Can you hear me?
Car marking.
Can't go back. Tell him to take the shot. Radio, that's the suspect in that car. Let's walk over to Bryce, just north of. Tell him to please just shoot me.
H&T1 to channel 2.
Go ahead, sir.
Who's the man in the car? Someone give me his name.
That's 14. If you haven't already done it, have all main traffic go to A. Suspect is on the main air.
Who's at scene? Who's the guy in the car? Give me his name.
His name is Josh, and then last name right now.
Josh, my name is Rich. Can you hear me?
Name's not Josh, it's Jeremy. I can hear you.
Jeremy, I don't know what led to today, but you're going to be okay. I want you to promise me one thing. Can you do that?
I'm not going to hurt nobody. I don't want to hurt anybody. I just want y'all to shoot me in the head. It's that simple. I'm not going back. I can't go back.
Jeremy, I want you to promise me. I know you said you're not going to hurt any of us, and I believe you, but I want you to promise me that you won't hurt yourself either, okay?
I'm not going to hurt me. Y'all going to hurt me for me. Listen, can you please tell my fiance I'm so sorry. I swear to God, I'm so sorry. I did not want to leave like this. I can't go back to prison, man. I've been in jail my whole life. I can't go back.
Jeremy, tell me why you think you're going back to prison.
Because my parole officer violated me. Because I'm doing drugs, man. I haven't broke any laws. I haven't hurt anybody. Nothing, man. I'm going to prison because I'm doing drugs, man. I came home. I didn't know. I went to prison when I was 16, man. I didn't know how to live out here, man. I can't go back to prison, man. I just needed help with a drug problem. That was all. I got pulled over. It's the end of the line, man. Can you tell them, please? Please, just shoot me in the head, man. Please. I don't want to go back to prison.
Hey, Jeremy, no one said you're going back to prison. And if what you're telling me, this is just a traffic stop, this is a small bump in the road right now, okay? No one said you're going back to prison. I can hear the pain in your voice. So I don't want you to think that way right now, okay? You're thinking way down the line. And as far as getting help for your drug problem, for addiction, we can help you do that. But the first thing we got to do is get through right now. So what I'm asking you to do is I want you to put that gun down. I do not want any officers to see you with that gun in their hand. Can you do that for me?
I can't see this gun. This gun is in my pants, man. I'm not going to do anything to anybody with it. They shoot me in the leg or something, try to drag me out, then that's when I'm going to shoot my head off, man. Until then, I'm not going to do nothing to nobody. Not myself, not nobody else. I don't even want it to be a shootout here. There's a big-ass gas truck over there. This is a gas station. This fucking thing's gonna go up like a bomb, man. Innocent people gonna be hurt everywhere.
You don't sound like the kind of guy that wants to hurt anybody, so I don't think we have to worry about that today. As long as you promise me, right? I want to hear you say that you promise you're not going to hurt yourself.
I promise I'm not gonna hurt myself or nobody else, man. But I'm not going back to prison. If they make it my last resort to kill myself before I go back, then that's what it's gonna be.
Hey, Jeremy, just so you know, I'm not there, so I can't see what's going on, but I'm on my way there, okay? And I want you to know that nobody there is going to hurt you.
Just need them to, sir. I need them to go ahead and end this. It's been drawn out too long already. People got shit to do, man. My PO, she violated me, man. I'm going back to prison, man, for doing drugs. They're gonna put me in the county. Got a withdrawal off of heroin. I can't do it, man. I can't do it.
All right, then let us help you. And that's all we want to do. We just want to help you. Now, nobody's hurt you so far. All they did was pull you over. You're talking to me. You seem like you don't want to hurt anybody, so everyone's going to be just fine today. You hear me?
Listen, man, I'm not going to hurt nobody. I got a fucking 12 gauge sitting right next to me, man. I'm in the cop car with the keys, man. If I wanted to take off right now, I could. I just don't want nobody innocent to get shot, man.
And that's not going to happen. Would you be willing to toss that gun out the door?
Nope. Nope, not yet, man. No. Cause all they're gonna do is run up on me, man. I'm already in handcuffs. They're gonna run up on me, man, and take me to jail, man. That gun's the only thing keeping me from going to jail right now. I promise you, I won't hurt nobody with that gun.
I believe you. Now, can I make a promise to you?
If you'd like to, sir.
I promise you, if you talk to me and we work through this, you're not going to get hurt. I promise you, that's not going to happen.
Listen, all I want to do is talk to my fiance real quick. I got a cop's phone. I don't know whose it is, the iPhone. I don't know the fucking number to the phone she's got. There's a phone in the car I was arrested in, man. It's a 441 number. I just want to tell her goodbye, man.
No, we're not saying goodbyes today, okay? What's your fiance's name?
Chelsea Hood.
You said Chelsea Hood?
Yes, sir.
Do you know where she lives?
I think I know how to get a hold of her, sir. I just need a few minutes.
Well, why don't you let us get a hold of her, and we'll bring her to the scene, and when we're done with this today, I'll let you talk to her and me, and we can all three be together. How's that sound?
See?
Jeremy, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here, man. I know a number to somebody that's there. I just don't want to send the police to that house, man. She probably knows that this is going on because I called him when I first got pulled over. She's all I got, man. I don't want to leave her like this.
You're not going to leave her like this. You and me, we're going to work this out. We're going to bring her over, and I can make arrangements to have other people other than uniformed police officers go to her house and bring her to us.
Man, listen. She's on the corner of 6th and Reed in South Columbus. If you pull up there and tell somebody to get it, I'll get her.
Hey, Jeremy, I have a hard time hearing you on this radio when you're crying, so I want you to take a couple deep breaths for me, okay? I want you to gather yourself, and I want you to repeat what you just said.
She's on the corner of 6th and Reed in South Columbus. 6th Street and Reed Avenue. R-E-E-B. B as in boy. If you pull up there, have somebody ask for her, she'll come out.
What color is her house?
It's literally on the corner. It's a blue double.
All right, blue double. All right, we'll start working on that, but you keep talking to me, okay?
Sir, I just don't want to go back to prison. I came home. I've tried to find a job. Nobody will give me a job. Can't go to college because of my criminal background. Don't know what else to do, man. I struggle out here every day. But I don't commit no crimes, man. I don't do anything. I do heroin. A little cocaine. It's the only thing wrong I do, man. You know, I went to every drug class she ordered me to go to. I tried to go to rehab. You know, it's one thing after another, man. I was supposed to go to rehab Wednesday. Shattered my ankle. So I had to go have surgery on my ankle. Fucking ankle's killing me, man. You know what I mean? And so they won't let me in the rehab for that. You know what I mean?
You know, addiction's tough. We deal with a lot of people that have that. I don't know what you're going through. I can't pretend that I know. But I've seen a lot of people struggle with it. And I know that we have a lot of resources that can help you. So prison is the last thing, the last place that I want to put you or see you go. So you got to be willing to work with me, and we can work around this. But I tell you, I'm going to be honest with you. The longer this goes on, the less chance we have of keeping you out. And I make you that promise. If we can get this resolved quick, without anyone getting hurt, including yourself, we can get the resources for you. Do you believe me?
I don't know, man. If you let me see my wife, I'm willing to trust you, though.
Okay. So, wife, is that Chelsea?
Yeah.
Okay, I make you that promise. Now, I'm not going to let you talk to her until we resolve this, but I promise you that you, me, and her can sit in the back of a wagon and we can talk about what our next steps are. You willing to do that?
Yeah. I need to know the number to the travel lodge.
Say that again.
There's a hotel right up the street. That's where I got pulled over coming out of. It's called the Travel Lodge Inn. My buddy's staying there. I need the number to that hotel. I don't even gotta see her, man. I just need to talk to her on the phone.
Hey, you know what? I don't want you talking to her on the phone. I want you to talk to her face to face with me. Okay?
I don't understand why I gotta go back to prison for getting high, man. And then on top of that, I just caught this case. You know, so that's another 5-10 years in the joint. And just did 6, man. Supermax, Max, close. I've been to it all. It's all the same, man.
You know what? You're having a conversation with me right now. You're calming down. You haven't threatened to hurt anybody. That goes a long way in court. I promise you, you work with me. I'll come to that court case, and I'll talk to the prosecutor and the judge. I can't make you promises because they're going to do what they do, but I can definitely tell them how you cooperated with me. But that's exactly what you got to do. You got to help me help you.
Who am I talking to?
My name is Rich.
What are you? Columbus Police? Hostage negotiator? What are you?
I'm somebody that's trying to help you get out of this. Yes, I'm with the police.
I copy 182. Other units not on scene at 4400 Walker can clear.
184, I copy. Can you mark me as the sub?
I copy 184.
Yeah. So I need to show it to him?
I don't want you to show it to them, but I would like to ask you a favor. Can I do that?
I'm not going to throw this gun out.
I'm not asking you to do that. What I'm asking is that you put it on the seat next to you, and I promise you, nobody is going to come up to that car. I promise you, you put it on the seat because this is what I don't want to happen. I don't want that gun to accidentally go off.
Yeah, I understand. I'm shaking. Hammers, cops. I can put it on the driver's side door so they know if I'm going to reach for it.
Okay. As long as it's out of your hand, that's fine. That builds a little trust and rapport between you and me. That way you trust me and I trust you. How's that sound?
It's there.
All right, good. So you've agreed that you're willing to work with me, and I get Chelsea, bring her to the scene, and the three of us talk. Is that correct?
That's my word.
All right. So I'm going to make that happen. Now, do you promise, once I get her here, that you'll be able to come out?
Sounds risky, man. But I just want to see her. She ain't even got to come close to the car. She can stand on fucking Bryce Road. Listen, man. I don't like to hurt people, man. But you can look me up, man. I will pull this trigger. If I get that wrong, man, and cross, I will pull this trigger.
You're going to pull that trigger, and what are you going to do? You're going to shoot one of our officers?
No, sir. No, sir. I'm not going to shoot an innocent officer for doing his job. If y'all cross me, man, I will blow my brains out.
All right. Well, I feel comfortable with that because I know that we're not going to rush you. Do you hear me?
I hear you.
Good. So that gun is still over on the driver's side, right?
Yeah. You put an officer somewhere around, I'm sure they can see it.
All right, good. All right, so I'm going to bring her to the scene. And I'm going to let you lay eyes on her once you come out of that vehicle. I can't take the chance of bringing her there, letting you look at her, and then you do something to yourself. But I promise you, once she gets to the scene, I'll have a way for you to believe me that she's at the scene. You got it?
Yeah.
All right. So tell me about your ankle right now. What's going on with the ankle?
Now these guys are moving in on me, man. Tell my wife I love her, man.
Jeremy, I promise you, no one's moving in on that car. If there's some activity, it's just some of the guys that I work with that are relieving those police officers. They're taking those police officers out of the area, okay? These guys, I work with these guys. They're professionals. They're not going to do anything.
They're boxing me in.
I can't hear you, Jeremy.
They're boxing me in, so I can't leave in this car. I understand that. Listen, man. I feel like I know what's going to happen. And I understand why. Please tell my wife I loved her, man. And I'm sorry for leaving.
Jeremy, I know what they did. They probably pulled two vehicles, one in front, one in back, right? They just can't take the chance that you're going to leave, all right? They're not going to do anything else, I promise you. But you got to believe me, and you got to promise that you're not going to hurt yourself. Tell me right now. Tell me.
Listen, man. I feel like I know what's going to happen. And I understand why. Please tell my wife I loved her, man. And I'm sorry for leaving.
Jeremy, I know what they did. They probably pulled two vehicles, one in front, one in back, right? They just can't take the chance that you're going to leave, all right? They're not going to do anything else, I promise you. But you got to believe me, and you got to promise that you're not going to hurt yourself. Tell me right now. Tell me you're not going to hurt yourself.
I'm not going to hurt myself. Tell this guy up top, he is just scoop.
Hey, I know you're probably scared right now. There's a lot of stuff going on around you. But you just focus on me and you talk to me, okay? I'm almost there. I'm almost there. And I'm going to let you talk to me on the radio, and you'll be able to see my face. You got it?
Yeah.
I'm just a couple minutes off. So right now, don't worry about what they're doing. I promise you they're not going to do anything. They're not going to rush you. But I need to assess you right now. What kind of injuries do you have?
I have an ankle that is completely shattered. I just had surgery a few days ago. I don't have a cast on it or anything. You can ask the officer. I just twisted the fuck out of it when he tried to put me in the car because I couldn't catch myself. My ankle is fucked, man. It's my right foot. I can't work the gas pedal too well. Other than that, I don't have any injuries, man. I'm a little mentally unstable right now.
All right. Hey, I'm here. I'm here at the scene. Now, here's the thing. We're going to have medics that are here to help you. As soon as you come out, they're going to be able to take a look at that ankle. Tell me what else is bothering you.
Nothing, man. I'm heartbroken. And I'm dope sick, man. And I'm down and out, man. I'm on my last fucking straw. I can't go back to prison, man. I just can't.
I don't want you thinking about prison right now. I want you thinking about how you and me are going to get out of this. We're going to bring Chelsea over here. You promised that you'd come over. You come out. without hurting us, without hurting yourself, and I believe you. So I'm going to make good on my promise. We're going to go ahead and we're going to get someone over there and pick her up. But you got to keep talking to me. And, hey, if at any point you want to come out, you tell me. I don't want you coming out on your own. I got to tell these guys what's going on, all right?
Well, they're doing sign language, man. It looks like they're about to move in on me, man. When they do, man, I'm going to up this pistol. They're going to do what they got to do.
I promise you, they're not moving in on you. I'm here. With me being here, you talking to me, they're not moving in on you. They're not going to hurt you. You're not going to hurt anyone else. All right?
You have my word, I'm not going to hurt anybody.
Hey, let me ask you, do you have some family, some support that can help you with this addiction?
Not really, man. Got a couple little brothers. My mom killed herself when I first got locked up. She was locked up too. I don't really got shit with my wife, man. My dad's been smoking crack for 30 years. That's all he cares about. Got a lady I met recently. Been something like a mom. Other than that, man, you know, I got a step grandma and all that kind of family. But, you know, people got their own problems and priorities, man. Can't be worried about me, man.
What's your brother's name?
Jacob, Caleb. My little brother, like a little brother Clay, you know. But, you know how bad it just hurts me to leave, man. I was alone in prison, man. I did 6 years by myself, man. No visits, no nothing. I just can't go through that again, man.
All right. So you and me talking, we're going to get through it. Like I said, the longer this goes on, it's going to be harder for me to ask the judge to give you a break. But I want you to know I'm willing to do that. But you got to work with me, okay?
I can work with you, man.
Hey, Jeremy, I want to do something. I want to, instead of talk on this radio, I want to talk on the phone. And I've got the phone number for that phone that you have in your hand. Can I call you on that?
This is the problem. I've dropped that phone and it's under the seat. So I'm going to have to reach down there. That ain't going to work out too well.
Well, hold on. I'm going to tell everybody what you just told me. I don't want you reaching just yet. So I'm going to let everybody know what you're going to do, but don't do it until I say so. Do you understand?
Yeah. But I feel like if I bend down to get it, man, they're going to try to run up on me.
No, they're not going to do that because I'm going to tell them exactly what you're going to do, and this is the trust I'm talking about. But you don't do it until I say it's okay, all right?
All right.
All right, just give me a second. I've got somebody that's going to tell them what you're going to do, so hold on.
Radius L5. Radius L5.
That's 12. Can I help you?
I was just going to check to see if I can just go ahead and go to priority runs for a little bit since we're helping out, taking some cars to zone 2 for the situation that's going on.
Yeah, go ahead. That's for him. He already asked me, told me to check on it, so go ahead.
Okay, thanks.
Get up under this truck.
Okay. I don't want you worrying about them, okay?
I don't think I got no choice but to worry. I know what they're here for. I'm not stupid, man. I come from nothing, man. I'm very undereducated. But I am kind of intelligent, buddy. And I know what's going to happen today. But I promise you, I'm not going to hurt nobody, man. Tell them boys to do what they got to do. When they jump up, I am going to raise this system.
Hey, Jeremy. All right, we've already talked to them. You can start looking for that phone, okay?
All right.
Hey, Jeremy, nobody's rushing you. I want you to concentrate looking for that phone so I can talk to you on it.
All right.
Copy.
We have a 5-1 to 1445 East Blake to his mother's house.
1445 East Blake at 1119.
Well, this is what we'll do. I'm going to stick my hand down there, but I'm going to keep this pistol in it.
All right, I'm calling it right now.
I know where it's at. It's going to take me a second to get it. A few seconds.
It went to voicemail, so I'm going to call it again, all right?
Nine 922. Run at Cleveland and Weber's code 4. Thank you. Copy.
One 173.
173.
Yeah, my thing's for 174 and 630. I'm gonna be clear code 1, but I do need a 23 to 5803 Oldenburg Way in Dublin.
I copy.
I promised you, and I'm going to continue to be honest with you the whole time. I will never lie to you. Are you looking for it?
Yeah, man, the handcuffs are stopping me from getting in there. I'm gonna get it, though.
Hey, is the phone in the front pocket of that camo bag, or did you already get it out and drop it?
Copy. 2380 Hardesty Drive.
I want you to keep trying to look for it. We're not going to rush it, I promise.
Is there any other phone in here?
No, there's not. But I can make arrangements to get one up to you.
Might be the best bet. What's this other truck doing?
Hey, that truck is going to end up being my ride pretty soon. You hear me?
Yeah, I understand.
Hey, everything that is happening right now, this is standard stuff. All right? I know it's scary. I'm used to it because I see it a lot. You're not because you don't. But you have to trust me. I've been honest with you so far. I'm going to continue to do that. You hear me?
Yeah, I hear you. What's the chances of them flashbanging this truck?
We're not going to get to that point because you're talking to me. And I already told them, once I bring Chelsea here, you promised that you were going to come out and talk to me and her in the back of the wagon. Is that still on?
Yeah, but how am I going to know she's in that wagon? Am I going to hear her voice?
Yep, I promise you. You're going to hear her voice.
All right. Now, I promise you, as long as I hear her voice, man, I'll come out of this truck. No guns, no nothing.
Hey, Jeremy, you said Reeb and what? I wasn't able to write it down. Reeb and what? In the blue double.
6th Street, as in 5-6.
All right, I'm working on getting someone over there to pick her up. Is there anybody else that might have her phone number that I can call?
There's a woman, like my mom. Her number is 614-530-8800. If she has a 441 number in her phone, that's where I can talk to Chelsea.
Hey, Jeremy?
Yeah.
Hey, the phone in your car, were you talking to Chelsea when you got pulled over?
Yeah, that's what I was trying to explain. There's a 441 number on there, man.
Hey, don't get excited. It's okay. All right? Keep talking to me. I just needed to get some information. I can't see where your car is, so I don't know if we're able to send somebody up to get that phone, to get that number. So let me talk to my guys that are right there in front of you and see if that's a possibility. Are you okay with that?
Yeah, it's the silver Impala next to the SWAT truck. The phone's right on the dashboard.
Okay, I'm going to talk to him. I don't want you to do anything. I just want you to sit there. You still don't have the gun in your hand, right?
Yeah, I picked it up.
Hey, you promised that you were going to put that on the seat. And I promised you nobody was going to come up to that car. Can you put it back down?
But they have, man. They got me surrounded. They're literally here. It's not in sight. It's on the driver's seat. It's not necessarily in my hand. I can put my hand up on the steering wheel for them.
Yeah, I would like that. I want you to put your hands on the steering wheel, all right?
All right, I have. Now I got a walkie in my right, and I got my hand on the left, visibly with nothing in it. If I see any movement towards this truck, my hand's going for this gun.
Okay, well, that's not going to happen. And I want to say thank you for doing that for me.
That's fine, man. No thanks necessary.
Do you know how old Chelsea is or when her birthday is?
August 13th, 93. She's 22.
All right, cool. How you doing in there? Is it hot?
No, I got the windows up with the AC going.
All right, all right. You able to stretch out a little bit so that ankle isn't all bundled up?
Yeah, I am. I'm not comfortable, but I'm not stressed up, you know. It's kind of hard to be comfortable right now.
All right. So where'd you grow up? You said you're local?
Yeah. I grew up in the south end of Columbus. I lived right up the street from here a couple years. Lived in Tunbury Farms right off of Tussie. So I know this area. I'm originally from the south end of Columbus.
Hey, you mind if I ask how old you are?
22.
Okay. And how long you been married to Chelsea?
Oh, we're not legally married. Been together. Been home from prison for 8 months, man.
Okay. Well, how long have you and Chelsea been together then?
Not officially 8, but close to it. Let's see. Don't tell it took so long to remember, but February 18th, I think. Yeah, February 18th. So, however long that is. I've known her since I was a kid.
I got you. So you guys have a pretty good relationship, don't you?
Sometimes, but we've been on drugs the past few months, and that's fucking shit up. And I love her to death, man. Every day I watch her destroy herself.
So is she fighting addiction too?
Yeah. And she'll never get clean with me around and vice versa, man. We can never get clean together. Well, maybe, maybe if I'm gone, she'll have something to look forward to.
Nah, I tell you what, it sounds like you're the only one that she really needs. Sounds like she's relying on you a bit. That would crush her from what you've been telling me if you weren't around. So we're not going to have that happen today. And it sounds like an opportunity for you, me, and her to talk about how to help you guys with resources in fighting this addiction.
There are none, man. I was on a waiting list for a month to go to rehab. They didn't let me in, man, because I broke my ankle. There ain't no hope, man. I just want it to all be over.
All right, there's always hope, man. Always hope. And from what I'm looking at today, you're giving yourself a chance. I know it seems bad right now, but it really isn't. We're going to get through this. We got someone on their way over to pick Chelsea up. We're going to bring her over here. Sound good?
I went through something like this in prison, man. And they stalled me out till everybody got in place. And once they couldn't pump fake me no more, man, they came in after me. The only difference is I didn't have a gun then. Yeah, I'm thinking that's what's happening now, man. I'm taking your word, man. I'm trusting you. I just want to talk to my wife.
Well, there is a big difference. You're not in prison. You're talking to me. We're outside. We do things a lot different than what they do in prison. And I told you, I promise you, I haven't broken my promise, and I will be truthful the entire time as long as you keep your promises with me.
I will keep my promises, man. What's the deal with the phone out of the car, man?
You said a phone under the car.
No, my phone out of the Impala. The silver Impala I was pulled over in. They're walking right around it. They can't just reach in there and grab the phone.
Yeah, I'm working on it.
Area 6 information, westbound Broad and Nelson on the silver Saturn SUV all over the road. Charles Boston, Adam 1670.
I know these guys are sharpshooters, man. Tell them, man, if it comes to that, can I just please just make it simple, man? They ain't got to tear my chest up. Just one set of heads, all it takes.
You know what? Not only are they good shots, but they have a lot of patience too, and they don't want to hurt anybody. I work with these guys all the time. They're the best people that you want to have here right now because they have a lot of patience. They don't want to hurt anybody. You got to trust me.
I have been so far.
Okay, so that means you're going to believe me. These guys aren't going to hurt you. As long as you continue to talk to me, and we have as long as you continue to talk to me, and you don't hurt yourself, you don't point that gun at anybody, it's going to be a good day.
All right.
All right. They're getting ready. They're talking about grabbing that phone now, okay? And then I'm going to have her number.
All right. Let's do it.
Do you have a passcode or a lock on that phone that I got to get through?
Yeah. It's a pattern. I'm going to have to explain it to you. It's simple.
All right, hold on. I want to tell you how they're going to get this phone so you don't think that we're doing anything. All right, we've got the phone and they're going to bring it back to me.
4300 block of Maze Road, and Gray Honda parking, no parking zone.
Copy. Best as possible.
All right. Hey, tell me a little bit more. What school did you go to?
I went to a few schools. Out here, I went to Ridgeview, and I went to Diley. I was in Pickering. Columbus, I went to Southwood, Seaver, Stockbridge, Cedarwood, Reed, Buckeye Middle School. Went to school in the 7th grade. Best as possible.
All right. Hey, tell me a little bit more. What school did you go to?
I went to a few schools. Out here, I went to Ridgeview, and I went to Diley. I was in Pickering. Columbus, I went to Southwood, Seaver, Stockbridge, Cedarwood, Reed, Buckeye Middle School. Went to school in the 7th grade.
What kind of activities did you do? Did you play sports or just hang out with your friends?
Yeah, I played baseball, man. So I started fucking with drugs when I was about 14. Real heavy. You know, started smoking crack when I was 12. Seems like I've been fucked up ever since, man.
Well, hey, you ain't going to believe this until you see me later, but we got something in common.
You like to play ball, do you?
I had to leave the baseball field to come out here and talk to you. I'm still in my uniform.
Sorry about that.
Nah, man, you don't have to apologize. Don't apologize at all. Just when she comes here, you and me can talk a little bit. But until then, what position did you play?
Shortstop mostly. I bounce around a lot though. Never pitching.
All right, good. So we have a lot in common because I'm second baseman. So you got the power middle.
Yeah, that's where all the fun's at.
Yep, you got that right. So you didn't ruin anything for me today. I was 0 for 1 so far for the day. So you might have just pulled me out of a slump.
That's cool. You can give me some shits and giggle laughs right now, man.
Well, that's because you're letting me talk to you. So I appreciate that. So you a righty or a lefty?
Right.
What place did you bat in the order?
Round 3 or 4.
Nice. You ever play a wooden bat or just all aluminum?
I started to. I was toughening my hands up for it. And that's around the time I quit.
Okay. Hey, I want you to hold on a second. I've got to go to another location so I can get this phone. But you promised me that the gun's going to stay where it is. Your hands are going to stay where they are. And you're not going to do anything until we talk some more. You promise?
I promise you, man. I know these guys to the right of me can see me. So I'm guessing that's you in the forward focus, huh? For the fusion.
That's me.
Yeah, I knew since you got here, man.
Alright, if you see me, don't laugh. Because I got flip-flops, my baseball pants, and a cut-off shirt on.
That's your average day working tire?
Oh, I wish, man.
Sunday. Getting some overtime in, right?
Yeah, a little bit.
We copy from Chuck E. Cheese, wherever we were.
Maxway, thank you. I'm sorry. Can we just want to shake clear?
That's fine.
Copy.
South Eureka.
Copy 291 South Eureka.
We got Chelsea, and they're bringing her to me right now.
Serious?
Told you, man, I ain't going to lie to you. Alright, so once you start thinking about something, she's going to come here, and I'm going to talk to her. Then I'm going to play a recording. I'm going to have her talk into the recorder, and then I'm going to play it for you, just so you know that she's here. You good with that?
Yeah.
Alright, are we still good as far as our plan? And that plan is, once you know she's here, you're willing to come out. Is that right?
Yeah. That's right.
Thank you. Alright, you want to talk some more ball?
Give me a sec.
I'll give you a second. Just tell me why.
I just get upset thinking about her, man. That's all.
Sounds to me like you have a lot of feelings for it.
Ain't never felt like this about anybody in the world.
Everybody has one that falls in their laps at least one time in their life. It sounds like this one is yours. So I promise you, I'm going to help with some resources for both you and her. But no kidding around, it's going to be a lot of work on both your parts.
If they can get her in a rehab, man, and get her clean, I'll take the prison time.
Well, like I said, you haven't threatened to hurt anybody today, so I think we're going to be okay on that prison. Hey, I do want to ask you though, who is your parole officer?
Shanae Porter.
Shanae Porter. You got a phone number for her that you know off the top of your head?
No, and it's Portis. P-O-R-T-I-S.
Shanae Portis. I got it.
770 West Broad Street. There's nobody there now, though. It's a Sunday.
What kind of paper you got hanging over your head?
Got 3 years over my head. 9-month increments. They can't send me back for no more than 9 months. It's not the time, though, man. It's the principle. I did every day of my 6 years, man. Every day. For a mistake I made as a kid, man. A grown man tried to kill me. And I shot him. I was 16 years old, never had a felony in my life. And they sent me to prison, man, as an adult. I went through a lot of shit in there, man. I don't want to go back there, man. Turned me into somebody I didn't want to be. Just to survive day to day.
So you said you made some mistakes when you were a kid? Well, I'm going to tell you what, you're 22 years old. You're still a kid.
Yeah, I've already fucked my life forever.
No, you didn't. You got a long life ahead of you, bub. Hear me? You're 22 years old. I got a son that's 22. He's still a kid. You're a lot ahead of you. Oh, but the biggest obstacle you got right now is this addiction problem. And that is definitely something that we can get you through.
I hope so. I hope so for Chelsea's sake, man. I don't want to die, man, but I ain't scared to. I'll look death right in the eyes today if I have to. I just want what's best for her. And I'm terrified of leaving her out for alone.
I know you've had a hard one, man. That'd be tough on anybody. But you're going to make it through this one today. This is going to be your second chance. You agree?
Yeah, I can see that happening.
Good, man. I need a positive shortstop on this end, and it sounds like I got one.
Yeah.
All right, since we're talking ball, what major league team you root for?
Man, I haven't watched ball in fucking years, man. Not a whole lot of ESPN in the joint.
Well, you don't need ESPN to have a favorite team. So who would you pick?
Either the Dodgers or the Mariners.
Dodgers or Mariners? Okay. Well, once again, I'm not lying to you, man. The team we were playing today, we were playing the Dodgers.
What are the chances of that, right?
Sounds to me like you and I were supposed to be talking today.
Only something good comes from my wife from this, man.
Trust me, some good things are going to come out of this. But you just got to continue to talk to me and keep your promise. All right?
I am. They got an ETA on Chelsea's arrival?
I just asked the same thing. We're going to find out. I know that they were en route, so I can't blink my eye. There's a lot of things I can do, but I can't snap my fingers. I wish I could. But as soon as she's here, I'm going to let you know, I promise. All right. So let's get back to baseball here.
The 48, it's going to be in the rear of Net Care, so I guess in the rear of 199 South Central.
I copy.
They're not going to do anything, I promise you. You just keep your hands up there. All right, we just got word Chelsea's here, so let's go make a tape recording conversation, okay? Is there anything you want me to have her say?
I don't know, man. Ask her what that man's name is. With that horrible situation my mom put me through as a kid.
All right, got it. We'll ask her.
Okay.
More than willing, man.
All right, that guy's name is Jerome.
You're a hell of a man.
So are you. All right. We're getting this conversation recorded with Chelsea. So what I want to do is I want to talk to you about how you're going to come out of that car. All right?
All right.
All right, give me a second because I want to talk to my guys that are right by you so everybody's on the same page. Got it?
Yeah, I got it.
All right, give me a second here. Most likely, and this, well, I tell you what, when I know for sure, I'll tell you. So stand by 1 second, all right? Hey, Jeremy, can you hear me?
Now I'm clear.
All right, this is what we're going to do. When it comes time for you to come out of that car, this is what I want you to do. All right? You ready?
All right.
I want you to put that gun on the floor when it comes time. I want you to put both hands on the steering wheel. And with your left hand, I want you to pop that door open. And then I want you to use your legs to push the door open while you have your hands up. Is that simple enough?
All right, one problem. I'm cuffed. So I can't keep my right hand on the steering wheel to open the door. But I understand all directions. I'll very slowly move my hands to the door. And I'll get out with my hands up. Now, another problem. My ankle's shattered, man. It's going to be real hard for me not to grab a hold of the side of the car or something.
Okay. So what we'll do, since you have those handcuffs on, you'll go ahead and make that motion with both hands. You'll go over, open up the car door, and then pop the door open. From that point, I'm going to have one of the guys up there give you commands. Now, I want you to talk to them and tell them about your ankle, and they will help you work through this.
All right. Listen, man. I already know I'm probably going to get body slammed and shit, man. Tell them, please, man. Don't shatter my ankle no more. It hurts bad.
Hey, if you do everything they tell you to do, they're not going to slam you down.
All right. Well, I'm here.
All right, are you ready to do this now?
I want to hear that recording.
All right, hold on, let me get it.
That's all I want.
All right, now listen to me. Once I play this recording,
Yeah.
I don't want you coming straight out of that car. I'm going to tell you when we're going to do it, all right?
That's fine.
All right, I'm just tracking down the recorder now. Hold on. All right, well, we screwed up, and the recorder that we used didn't have batteries. They're getting another recorder. I'm not bullshitting you.
One, two, three.
And three.
That'll be clear. You mark me going back to sub, help out on 7-4.
Okay.
Oh, you Cleveland fan?
I like to always root for Ohio, you know. But now I wouldn't call myself a fan.
Well, you're a love of the game, so that's all that matters.
Yeah. Where am I going to the county or the workhouse?
I don't know right now, but I'll find out before you go anywhere.
Now, I know this is impossible, man. If they just take me straight to CRC, cause my ankle, man, I'm getting that fucking workhouse, man. It's gonna be horrible.
All right. Well, let's get through this first, and then I'll start asking those questions. I promise you, before you leave here, you'll know exactly what's going on. Sound good?
Yep.
All right, man. You ready to hear this recording?
Yeah.
All right, here it is.
Jerry, this is Chelsea. I miss you. I love you. And I need you in my life. Please come out to me. I love you so much.
All right, man. That was it.
The only reason I believe is because you know it's wrong. I'm gonna come out though.
Wait a sec. Are you ready to come out, you said?
Yeah. Are you gonna stick to your word? And we're gonna talk? Me, you, and her?
Yep, I made that promise. I'm going to keep it.
We'll see. If not, man, thank you for what you done, man. Now listen, I'm gonna roll my window down so this man can give me the instructions.
All right.
This is at 45 Jeff speaking, help on 5 Precinct 2256 Cleveland. About 5 minutes ago, caller's gray and black 2001 Mitsubishi Galant with silver wheels was taken out front. Believes the suspect is a male black, 5 foot with dreads, gray tank top. No tag information yet and no DOT.
Silicon Drive.
I copy from Morse Carl.
Car 10 copy. Thanks. Hold up.